Hello learners, homeopathy is based on certain laws and principles. So let's get to know what are these principles on which the foundation of homeopathy is based. So first is the law of similia. Law of similia is also known as like cures like is the fundamental principle of homeopathy. The idea is that the substance that can produce symptoms in a healthy person can be used to treat those same symptoms in the sick person. For example, a homeopathic remedy made from onion may be used to treat someone with a runny nose and watery eyes, as onions can cause these symptoms in a healthy person. The remedy is highly diluted and potentized, which is believed to activate its healing properties. The law of similia is based on the belief that the body has the ability to heal itself and that the homeopathic remedies can stimulate this natural healing process. The remedies are chosen based on the individual's unique symptoms rather than just the name of the disease. Second is the law of simplex. The law of simplex is a principle in homeopathy that emphasizes the use of a single remedy to treat a patient's symptoms. The idea is that using a single remedy rather than a combination of remedies will allow for a more precise match between the remedy and the individual symptoms. In accordance with the law of similia, the remedy chosen should be one that can produce similar symptoms in a healthy person. The remedy is then highly diluted and potentized, which is believed to enhance its effectiveness. The law of simplex is based on the belief that using multiple remedies at the same time can lead to confusion in the body's natural healing process and may actually worsen the symptoms. By using a single remedy, the body is able to focus on the healing the specific symptoms that are present. Third is the law of minimum. The law of minimum is a principle in homeopathy that states that the minimum amount of substance necessary to stimulate the body's natural healing response should be used. This principle is based on the idea that the body is capable of responding to even smallest stimulus and that using the minimum amount of a substance necessary will minimize the risk of adverse effects. In homeopathy, remedies are highly diluted and potentized, which is believed to enhance their effectiveness. The law of minimum emphasizes the importance of using minimum possible dose while still achieving the desired therapeutic effect. The law of minimum is closely related to the law of similia and the law of simplex. By using a single remedy that matches the individual's unique symptoms and using the minimum possible dose, the body is able to focus its natural healing process on specific symptoms that are present. Fourth is doctrine of drug proving. The doctrine of drug proving is a fundamental principle in homeopathy that involves the systematic testing of homeopathic remedies on healthy individuals to determine their potential healing properties. The idea is that by exposing the healthy individual to a substance, a detailed description of the symptoms that the symptom can cause in a healthy person can be obtained. During a drug proving, a group of healthy individuals are given a highly diluted and potentized form of a substance and their symptoms are carefully observed and recorded. This process helps to create a detailed profile of the substance, potential healing properties, and the specific symptoms it can treat. the doctrine of drug proving is based on the principle of the law of similia, which states that a substance that can cause symptoms in a healthy person can be used to treat those same symptoms in a sick person. Fifth is theory of chronic diseases. The theory of chronic diseases is a fundamental principle in homeopathy that explains the underlying causes of the chronic diseases and how they can be treated through homeopathic remedies. According to this theory, chronic diseases are caused by a disruption in the vital force, which is the energy that governs the functioning of the body. The vital force can be disrupted by various factors such as emotional trauma, physical injury, or environmental toxins. This disruption can result in a variety of symptoms and illnesses that can persist over a long period of the time. The theory of chronic diseases emphasizes the importance of taking a holistic approach to treating the chronic illnesses, addressing not just the physical symptoms but also the emotional and mental well-being of the individual. Sixth is theory of vital force. The theory of vital force is a key principle in homeopathy that forms the foundation of the entire system of the medicine. According to this theory, every living organism has a vital force or life force that animates the body and maintains its functioning. This vital force is an invisible energy that governs all the processes in the body and is responsible for maintaining the balance and health. The vital force is believed to be influenced by various factors such as emotional stress, environmental toxins, and physical injuries. Any disturbance to the vital force can lead to an imbalance in the body and result in the development of symptoms and illnesses. The theory of vital force is also closely related to the law of similia, which states that a substance that can cause symptoms in a healthy person can be used to treat the similar symptoms in a sick person. Homeopathic remedies are chosen based on this principle with the aim of restoring the balance to the vital force and promoting healing. Seventh is doctrine of drug dynamization. The doctrine of drug dynamization is a principle in homeopathy that explains the process of preparing homeopathic remedies. According to this doctrine, the healing properties of a substance can be enhanced by a process called dynamization or potentization. The dynamization involves the dilution of the substance in a solvent such as water or alcohol, followed by a process of succussion or vigorous shaking. This process is repeated multiple times to create different potencies of the remedy. The doctrine of drug dynamization is closely related to the theory of vital force, which states that every living organism has a vital force or life force that animates the body and maintains its functioning. Homeopathic remedies are chosen based on the totality of individual symptoms and the underlying disruption of the vital force. So, summary is: homeopathy is a holistic system of the medicine that is based on the following 7 principles. First is law of similia, that means the like cures likes. Second is law of simplex, that means law of single remedy. Third is law of minimum dose. Fourth is doctrine of drug proving. Fifth is theory of chronic diseases. And sixth is theory of vital force. And the last is doctrine of drug dynamization. Together, these principles form the foundation of homeopathy and guide its practice. Thank you for your patient listening.